So today we're in Rockingham County to observe the public canvass process, in which the county board is going to tabulate all the final votes for the elections that took place in the county. So we've found that when there is robust public observation and public monitoring, that the county boards and their staff really go the extra mile to make sure that every step along the way they're following applicable law and state board guidance.
Let's call back in order our Rockingham County Board of Elections meeting for March the 13th. So Ms. Seamster, you have the floor.
That's what this finally here, the canvass today, is sort of like the end of it's sort of like the ritual process of a closing of the sacrament of voting, right? We're going to count the ballots. It's the end of the process.
Reconciliation worksheet, and this is what our staff uses that is generated through the SEAMS voting process to balance. And if you will notice that it has the columns election day, and then under each category for election day, you have election day in person, election day curbside, election day transfer. And we'll just go over election day. In the very first column is the precincts. We have 14 precincts and it lists those individually. The next column is the ballots cast, and you'll see at the bottom we have 7,875 election day ballots that were cast.
In this county, there's a really close election. Last week, they went through the provisional ballots, and it turned out there were 2 people whose ballots were being denied wrongly. And during a recess, Hillary got the actual rules up into the board, into the staff, so that they could then correct it right there on the spot.
All right, thank you. Proceed on.
So the next thing I would like to ask is for the board to approve the primary election results by contest and the primary election results by precinct. And the chair is the one that signs this. And if you would like to do them separately, we can do that, or group it all together.
I believe for this primary season, I would like to do them separately. I think that probably makes it easier for the campaigns.
All right.
So we want to do the primary election results by contest?
Sure.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have that in front of you. I'm sure that's a recommendation of the director that we accept this. So do I have any discussion concerning this first? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
I move that we accept the director's recommendation.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ladies and gentlemen, we proceed to the primary election results by precinct. The director's recommendation that we approve this. Is there any discussion concerning this? Hearing none, do I have a motion to accept?
Motion.
And that motion being made, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
How did you do this? I mean, Senator Berger is arguably the most powerful political figure in the state. How were you able to do this?
I'm Sheriff of Rockingham County. I said this many months ago when I started my journey in this campaign, is that this campaign would not be won on monies raised. It would be raised on partnerships and relationships that we built over the past 28 years as my time as sheriff. Building a relationship with the families that we work with every day. And you know what? I never forget who my bosses are and who I serve, the citizens of Rockingham County. And I'm going to add Guilford County.
It's the end of the process. The election results will be certified, who wins, who loses. Now there can be a next step where somebody files a protest. They can call for a recount. And in this case, in this county, there's a really close election, so close that they probably will call for a recount.